Hey my lovely Sagittariuses, hope you guys are well. We're going to do a reading for you guys. So if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Energy is much appreciated. We're going to see what messages Spirit has for you today. So feel free to check out your sun, moon and rising signs, guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to pull one oracle card for you guys, okay, to begin with, and then we'll get some tarot. So spirit, angels, divine, message do we have for Sagittarius? Unfinished symphony. Okay, so if you see this card here, it looks like there could be some sort of egg here that you're on, okay? There looks like there's quite a lot of different things happening here in the background, or there could be quite a lot of noise or music or something that's going on. You could also be doing something very creative, whether that's, oh, why was that blurry? I don't know how long that was blurry, guys. If that was blurry for like a minute, I do apologize, but yeah, we're good now. Maybe some of you guys, maybe you feel like something's quite blurry for you and trying to figure out how you're going to finish something here. Okay, maybe that's a message. I feel like there's a message here. There's a message here to listen to music. Okay, I feel like it's going to help kind of boost your spirits and kind of, you know, bring more of this sort of positive energy here towards you, especially if there's something here that you've just started that you want to finish. It's kind of saying adopt a creative approach. Okay, it looks like there may be certain unique facets about you, okay, that you can use and tap into and channel at this time into your work, into, you know, there's some with the piano keys as well. There could be some sort of steps. Oh, it's funny that we just heard a bird sound and we have a bird here as well. So the bird energy sometimes, depending on what bird it is, can remind me of your energy. So again, like I said, some sort of noise. Some of you guys, you may be receiving a message as well. Someone could be sending you a message, or a message may come in. Okay. But yeah, I do feel like it's like wherever you feel like there's some necessary steps, okay, here to take in regards to whatever you started that's new. It's like every step you take makes a noise, or like it has a musical key, so it's like it's a part of the beautiful song. And it's so funny because before I did your reading, like I was like singing and now I'm talking about songs and stuff. Okay. That's funny. Spirit's just trying to remind me, what was that? What, there was a song that I just heard, but it was saying bad girl, but it was quite a vibey song. But it was, okay, it's interesting because I was saying it's going to turn into a beautiful song, and it's interesting because yeah, I was just kind of like enjoying the melody of the song, right? And then I'm trying to understand now, like, the lyrics. So maybe guys, if you have a child as well, maybe you feel like someone was like being bad or being naughty, maybe you put them to like sit to the side here. Okay, maybe someone is being bad, but the message here is maybe get them to do something creative, or maybe give them a creative space. Like if they have their own space, like maybe put loads of like creative things in the space for them to channel their facets of creativity, because there may be like some sort of, I'm feeling like untapped, unexplored areas of creativity here, or unique facets, skill sets, things like that. But again, even if you don't have a child, this could just be in regards to maybe you feel like there's certain aspects to you that are untapped, unexplored. And I feel like this is kind of, I guess, like with the number 1 and the 10, something may have completed here, but this is also a new beginning here for something, for you to kind of bring your own musical symphony to the world. So for you to kind of, some of you guys could do music, okay? Some of you guys, someone could want to like make a song here, make a song. But even if you don't do music, just metaphorically speaking, it's just saying, you know, even if what you're doing isn't so much to say creative, it could be you taking a creative approach to whatever you're doing, and that could be you also, you know, tapping into those other facets of yourself. So let me get another oracle card. Let's get another oracle card. Also, guys, oh, okay, that flew out. A new world, a new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. So lovely. Again, it's like, it's telling you don't feel disheartened, because I feel like some of you guys, is this energy of feeling a bit like, you know, maybe sometimes feeling a little bit disheartened here, okay? It's almost like learning to play the piano, and you just like, there's so many keys, there's so many musical notes to remember, there's so many like steps, you know, it's kind of like that energy. But I feel like there's a lot of signs around you. Yeah, whenever, yeah, something like it's because you naturally as well, maybe you being, you know, that fire sign, you know, you want something to not take this long, right? And I don't necessarily feel like it's something where it has to be seen as long, because it's almost like learning to play an instrument, okay? It's like, and like the thought of it, if you think, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start learning the piano tomorrow, it's like, oh, okay, there's so much things to learn. But it's like, you could actually enjoy the process of learning it. It might not be, it doesn't have to be daunting. It doesn't have to be like, oh, long. You could adopt a creative approach, right? And make beautiful, like, every step along the way could, you know, it has a different key to it. Oh, a different key. I'm seeing like loads of little boxes, and then like you like, every time you step you get a box and you open it and it's got a key, and that unlocks the next key and the next key. But it's like, I think of it as like unlocking something, or opening like a little gift box. Every time you take another step, it's like you open another little gift box, and you're like, oh, you know, and then you get a key that opens another gift box. So it's like that constant motion of like new little things to discover. That's exciting. That's like, oh, you know. So I do for sure feel like it's telling you that something is already like in manifestation for you, it's already happening for you. It's just telling you to keep holding the vision, okay? The vision that you had, or that you have, of like, you know, the ideal picture, or something in regards to the world. And again, the world is here, which is, you know, your energy. So some of you guys, you're thinking about what, you know, how some of you could be thinking about the world in general and what's going on in the world. Others of you guys, you could be trying to take a step back from the world just to kind of figure out how you want to place yourself in the world. Okay, but it's basically telling you, you know, keep holding the vision. um you know, because even if it's something's unfinished, it's happening, you know, and it can be delightful every step of the way. It doesn't have to feel, you know, drab, if that makes sense. So we'll get one more oracle card here for you guys. Oh. Leadership. Okay, lovely. So some of you guys as well, oh, okay, those cards fell out and I wasn't really intending for that to happen, but I've already seen them now. So okay, that's interesting, because now all of a sudden we've got a tiger and a polar bear, and they're both kind of, oh, okay, this is you adapting. This is talking about adapting to your habitat, environments, things like that, which is very interesting, actually. I don't know if I've had a message like that before. But it's kind of talking about, you may feel tempted. Oh, there was a reading. I did mention this in a reading. It wasn't, it was the readings prior to these readings. Yeah, I cannot think what sign that was now. But actually, it might have been the Cancer reading now, thinking about it. But either way, it was this card here of flexibility, where it was saying, like, you know, but it's a different message here. Here it's saying that you may feel almost, what's the word? It's like not necessarily tempted, but more like something may catch your eye for a second, where you feel like, I could go down this path up here and make a, you know, adjust, but then you may feel like, you know, doing that would kind of, it'd be the quick way out, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because proceeding, you may feel like, you know, you're going to have to go through the night sky where you can't really see. But it's saying what you probably also don't see is that when you're in that environment, in that space, you will actually adapt to your surroundings. And so, for instance, if you're in a colder place, you're going to grow thicker fur, or you're going to get more thick skin. If you are in a place where there are, you know, predators, then you may gain like some good skills in regards to, you know, how to kind of navigate, and your awareness, and, you know, like making the right choices in regards to which path to go down here. If it's a situation where it's because you don't know where you're going to end up, if you keep proceeding, you don't know what that looks like, then again, it's saying, like, just know that on the journey itself, on the next step itself, you would have already grown and advanced, and you would have been following your truth, your authenticity. You know, it'd be a genuine choice to, you know, you, right? So yeah, I think it's kind of saying that. Also, there could be another message here of some of you guys, maybe you're wanting to progress into something here, into a leadership role, or maybe you feel maybe you're already in a leadership role. If you're wanting to progress to a leadership role, then that could be on the path of you moving forward and embarking on what we were talking about. If you're already in a leadership role, then maybe you feel like, you know, you're having to lead. In the night sky, you don't really know where you're going, but there's like someone else behind you, if not like a few different people behind you that you have to kind of lead. You don't know where you're going. So for instance, let's say it's a job and you want like a higher position. Okay, maybe you're like, okay, but I don't really know where I'm going, but Spirit's saying like you'll be guided towards this. Okay, if you genuinely like put love into what you're doing, and you tap into your skills and that creative approach, you're going to be able to, you know, lead them, you know, to where they need to go. If it's a situation where you feel like you are being led here, but there's a situation where you feel like, okay, maybe I see a way out or a route out here. You know, there could be a choice genuinely of, you know, you could maybe take that path out here. But the common denominator is, even if you take the path out, you also still don't know what that's gonna then look like for you. Same ways, if you persevere, you also still don't know what that will look like for you. So it's kind of saying, you know, do what you love and think about what you love. Okay, it's gonna resonate different for each of you guys. We're saying, you know, follow what you love and do it if you love it, right? Because I feel like you're being presented with choices. And for instance, for some of you guys, you may have like, if it's work, maybe there's like a boss or something, and maybe you're thinking, okay, do I want to continue forward, or do I want to, like, you know, set myself free and kind of, you know, start a new job, go to a new environment, or do something that I love, you know, start something, you know, have my own community. Or some of you guys, it could be, you know, do I want to fly away and, you know, go to this, I don't know, something like a really lovely place. And when I was saying fly away as well, this even looks like holiday as well. And when I was looking at the world, some of you guys, maybe you're thinking about traveling, but some of you guys, you're thinking, okay, like, do I want to fly away and, like, you know, almost like make, like, have a tribe or be with my tribe, or yeah, this is actually interesting, because I think this is why you're taking a step back to really think about, like, how you want to position yourself in the world. Like, do you want to proceed forward here, where, you know, there could be some sort of leadership, and, you know, you don't necessarily know where it's going to lead you, but it's like that would be part of the journey of unfolding in itself. Or you may think, okay, do I want to fly away to some like other place towards something that I love, and you know, I need to kind of fly away to let it kind of unfold, but I know that this thing exists, or this place exists, or there's already people there that love me and that I love, or I can start a family there or something like that, or you know, maybe there's some sort of community. For others of you guys as well, there may be something where you feel like you're being called to move forward with something as well, but maybe you're seeing like a route or a path where you can kind of take some sort of a way out, but you haven't decided yet whether you want to take a route out or persevere forward. Okay, I feel like it's saying like there's forwards or backwards. Okay, and then there's the route out, which the route out, I feel like kind of just, you actually, it looks like you're getting a route out, but if you look very closely, the path goes this way, meaning you actually just go backwards. So the place that you like, okay, you know, I could just fly away and go there, be where I love or whatever. You've been there already in the past. Like, this is a past experience, a past place, a past group, a past situation, and it could still be very, you know, loving, and there's nothing wrong with this place at all. It actually looks quite lovely. But it's basically, it's just making the options more simpler for you. Oh, I just saw 2020. Okay, something about 2020. Some of you guys, maybe you were there in 2020. I'm just gonna quickly see what that message is. Okay, so angel number 2020, in front of you, the sign that you should be more diplomatic, considerate and kind towards others. In all areas of your life, you should strive for harmony and balance, be confident in your views, and expect great things to happen in the future. Okay, let me get another one. You will enter your experience with the express will of the angels to make your life better and respectable to all. Okay, and trying to get one more. Okay, here we go. 2020 wants you to know that you have a huge potential, will succeed at whatever you set your mind to. Lovely. So I feel like this is a reassurance that you can either go backwards or forwards, but it doesn't matter. You can choose, but whichever one you choose, you can succeed at them both. So it's really just follow your heart, do the thing that you love. What is it that you love? And that could be, some of you guys, like the path of moving forward with something, you know, even if there's like a leader, or even if that means you could move into some sort of potential leadership position. Is that what you love? Or, you know, are you secretly looking for a way out? Or, you know, because the way out secretly leads you back to this community, some feeling of like freedom or love. Okay, for some of you guys. But for some of you guys, that might be what you want. For others, you guys, it might not be. Some of you guys, it might be, you might want this progression in whatever it is that you feel like you're already embarking on. So sorry guys, yeah, sorry, the card just fell, but yeah, kind of got them back here, but it's kind of moved into a different order. So I'm just going to see if there's another message here, because two of them just flew out of my hands. So again, like I said, for some of you guys, it could be that you want to move forward with something, and you don't know exactly what it looks like moving forward, but you can also get towards something that you would love as well. So you can go back towards something which you would genuinely love, or you can move forward towards something that you would genuinely love. Okay, and the only real difference is that, I guess, with the, if you go back to something, you already kind of know that it is what it is, you know, like you're already aware of that. Some of you guys, it could be you wanting to like move to another place, or another job, or a past profession, or a past group of people, or something like that. And you may already know that that's there, that is still what that is, you know, that's still happiness and love. Whereas moving forward, there's like some sort of unknown uncertainty, and you know, yeah, some of you guys, I think it's saying, yeah, like, what is your vision? You know, what is your vision? And I think that's why you may have just taken a step back, just to kind of see, like, okay, what is my vision? So then you can know, okay, do I want to persevere forward, or do I want to adjust here where I'm at? Okay. Okay. So interesting, guys. Okay, can we clarify then? Flexibility, please. Justice card. Can we clarify leadership, please? Okay, we've got Empress energy. We've also got the Devil energy. Can we come? That's coming. Devil energy is coming up for love. Can we get one more for community, please? Three of Wands. And then actually we'll get one more for Unfinished Symphony. That's very interesting. Okay, Unfinished Business gave us 2 cards, but it's like this is like a message in one here. So okay, I will show you how this has come out. So it's come out exactly like in this order, and I think that obviously was here for love, this one was here for leadership, this one was here for flexibility, and this one was here for community. Okay, which makes sense. Community, third party, 3 people, groups, you know, things like that. Waiting, flexibility. Someone could be making a flexible adjustment out of wanting to do the right thing, or this could be you wanting to make the right decision about whether you should kind of stay put or make an adjustment here. Okay, leadership. This could be someone leading from like a place of you know, love or receptivity, or if this is something about you wanting to be in some sort of leadership position, it could have something to do with your love and prosperity. But then this has come up for the love card, so something on the area of love you could feel like is stuck, or maybe you feel like there was some sort of attachment here that was causing some sort of causing you to maybe feel powerless in a situation. Okay, or some of you guys, maybe you feel like you were dealing with a love situation that maybe you felt like became stuck, or maybe even toxic in a way. Or if it's not anything as extreme as that, then it could just be something where you felt like maybe there was some sort of manipulation, or you know, something like that. But again, if you're seeing this as like multiple different energies as well, and in regards to people, okay, the 3 of Wands just fell out my hand, so this could be 3 different energies right here. Someone could be making a flexible decision here. That's a right decision. Okay, and maybe maybe they adjusted here, and now they're in this energy of making a right decision. Here, this was for leadership here. So again, this could be someone in an energy of leadership here, or someone that it could even be a mother figure as well. Okay. And then for love, devil energy. So again, maybe there could have been a mother felt like there was a toxic partner, or a partner that was manipulating her or manipulating the love. Okay, or maybe there's like kids involved, and that makes someone feel stuck in a situation. But it's like, someone could be thinking about, okay, should I make a flexible adjustment, or should I persevere forward? They could have something to do with justice, legalities, court situations, attachment versus marriage, things like that, stuff like that. Someone could also be trying to set boundaries, or set structures, or make certain things clear, okay, or but staying balanced in a way, or maybe even trying to be, you know, be receptive, but also be truthful, clear, and also have the necessary boundaries. So maybe that boundary is just like, you know, just kind of like a hi, you know, and then, you know, encounters with the kids, and then, you know, that's kind of that. um for others of you guys, if it's not another situation, again, there could be, if it's like a job, some of you guys, maybe you feel like you want to go into a leadership position, but maybe you feel like you're feeling powerless, or in a job that you feel like it's got some sort of control, and you could just be waiting for, you know, something to come for you, but maybe you're feeling like, okay, maybe I need to make a flexible adjustment now, as opposed to moving forward, because otherwise I'll just be waiting, and then I'll just feel even more stuck then, or something like that. Or some of you guys, maybe you want to make an adjustment now, but you feel like you just feel like very burdened, or you feel like you've just a lot of stuff, you're always on the go, and there's always a lot to do, and you've always got a lot on your shoulders. For others of you guys, if you're happy with your work, then maybe you feel like maybe you feel like there's something here where you want to, again, it could be saying if you're just feeling powerless to do with a situation, again, maybe you want a leadership position, or more leadership position in your work, but maybe you don't know how, you're thinking, how am I going to be able to like control like all of this stuff that's going on, like, you know, this person's over here, they're over here. Maybe you feel like you've got loads of different colleagues to manage, and you know, they're just all in different energies, they've got different workloads, and you know, some have been there for longer times than others, and all that type of stuff. It's saying that, you know, don't see it as a way of like, okay, how can I like, you know, control this whole situation, because that's going to keep you feeling stuck, because physically we can't do that anyway. We can only control the choices that we make, which will then have a positive impact or influence on the things around us. So for instance, let's say you wanted to, it's basically just saying, yeah, like, still be, you know, in this like receptive living energy. You may also have like a very firm sort of stance here, but it's kind of like, just whatever you're saying, whatever you need to announce, just make it clear, okay? And maybe even have like some procedures in place, like, you know, this is like three strike warnings here, okay? So the first time you just say something and you just let them know, okay? The second time, it's like, you gotta let them know you only got one more chance here, okay? And the second time, you know, I'm gonna have to, you know, maybe you're gonna have to take a day off, or a week off, or, well, no, that's kind of a bit of a reward. Well, unless someone really loves their job, which is fair enough. But maybe like you have to have a meeting with them and talk about it here, or you know, maybe you just let them know that they've only got one strike left, you know, or you give them a chance to make a correct decision here, and then you wait and see for a little bit to see if they've made the correct decision. If they haven't made the correct decision, then 3 strikes, packing bags, you know, packing bags. So some of you guys, I feel like it's telling you, as long as you have your procedures in place and you're doing things right, and you're making yourself clear, then, you know, yeah, you don't have to control anything then, and then that will not make you feel stuck or powerless in a situation. Because sometimes, like, and this is a human thing, sometimes we're like, you know, how can I get this to go like this? But then once we're trying to do that, we're realizing we can't do that, it's not working. That can bring them out of like stress and baggage as well, because then we feel like we're not having any impact on our environment. But it's saying, you know, this, I feel like, is going to, you know, be a really good strategy for you. Some of you guys, if this is in regards to work, this could also be in regards to like dating, okay? Or if you want a serious commitment, or some of you guys, if you're thinking about like marriage and stuff, okay? Some of you guys, you feel like you've been maybe dating for a while, but maybe you're thinking about, you know, being committed, and maybe like, you know, some of you guys, Some of you guys, I feel like you may already be a mother and you could be thinking about commitment. For others of you guys, someone here may not want children, but they may want to have a marriage. And for others of you guys, it might just be someone that, you know, doesn't necessarily even want to be married. They may just want to have like more of a serious agreement, commitment with someone. And, you know, also someone here as well, someone could want to have 3 kids or maybe 4 kids, or someone may want 3 kids and maybe they're like, maybe 4, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, someone here could want to have 6 kids, but someone could already have 1, 2, or 3. But yeah, what's I gonna say? So yeah, even if it's a relationship thing, okay, maybe you feel like you've been single, you've been waiting for like the right one, and you feel like, you know, there's people that you see there, but you're not really interested in you're not interested in what you see. So you're just like, okay, like, you know, I'm like, what's going on, right? But it's saying, you know, don't wait, focus on self-love. I know that sounds like so like but it's saying that in the sense of when you're waiting as well, that can make you feel stuck because you're, you know, you're subconsciously feeling impatient, and then, you know, that can bring more, you know, frustration and stuff, which can actually weigh on your sense of feeling like internally loved, okay, which is that self-love. So it's saying you, it's kind of like be receptive, be in an energy of like, you know, there's love, there's, you know, I guess sort of like, you know, because I see you guys, it's almost like when you put yourself out there, you may feel like, you know, I look good, you know, I'm saying the right things, you know, and yeah, like some of you guys may even feel like you, real quick as well, this isn't gonna resonate for everyone, but someone may feel like they may have waited for someone as well whilst they were like in prison or something like that, but that's not gonna resonate for everybody. But it's kind of like, you know, someone feels, it's like, yeah, I'm like this and that, but I think it's saying have a 3 strike, like a personal 3 strike thing, where it's like, okay, you may need to communicate this as well, like, okay, the first time I'll just say this, the second time, you know, maybe I'm gonna have some space, you know, I'm gonna have some space, or we may just, you know, separate, and I'm gonna, you know, do right by me for a minute and get things in order, and then I'll see my perspective then. And then, like, maybe if you decide to try again the second time, then the third time, it's like 3 strikes you're out, mate. Something like that. Okay, but you can kind of add to that a little bit to what makes more sense for you, but I'm just as an example. But yeah, like I said, those of you guys that want to level up in a position of work as well, there could be something here about like a corporate work or something through HR or something to do with like legalities or like information. Okay, but I think it's just kind of saying, you know, make the right choice for yourself based upon what you love. Okay, think about your future. Okay, try not to make the decision based upon what's going to bring the quickest result. Okay, because that might just bring you into a place where you just feel like you you're stuck in a situation, or you feel powerless in a situation, or you feel like you've come across some sort of like situation that you were manipulated into, or you feel like, you know, there's some sort of you know, maybe even just like negative intent behind something that you just kind of feel like you're a bit bound to here. So it's saying, you know, try not to make a decision from a place of what will bring me the result the quickest, okay, but try to make it more from a place of, you know, what would I love, because there's something about you embodying that energy that you want now. So decide what it is that you want. So if you want love, then be in that energy of, you know, doing all the things right that you would be doing already if you were already in love. So if there's a certain way that you would be, if there's a certain way that you would dress, if there's a certain way that you would, you know, make decisions, is if there's a certain things that you'd make sure that, okay, I'm doing this right, I'm doing this reciprocal, I'm, you know, um, you know, something about like either finite detail or something to do with like grace, or even serve, like something that you give, whether you're serving serving face. No, but some of you guys are serving face, okay? But and some of you guys are serving, you know, lip service. Some of you guys are serving some sort of food. But there's something about like how you particularly would do something. Start doing that now, and then see what you attract when you start doing that. And then if you start attracting the things that you want, that you like, that's a good sign to say that what you're doing, what you're embodying at the time, that is what's attracting that. So keep doing that, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's saying don't wait to embody this energy when it comes, because you may feel like I'm waiting, it's not coming, and that's just going to make you feel stuck. But embody the energy now. Embody that energy now, and you're going to see by natural universal law, this is going to have to be reciprocated for you. Okay, so saying don't even look out on the horizon. Be so embodiment in that energy that, you know, you're just receptive to, you know, people that do want to reciprocate all the love and the, you know, the things that you have to offer. Because some of you guys, you have a lot of stuff here, okay, as well to offer. Some of you guys, there's like a lot of like things in your possession here, maybe things that you like, maybe things that you own, maybe things that you bought here. Some of you guys, it could be clothes. Some of you guys, it could be even things like beautify things. I feel like you guys, you may have stuff like that. For others of you guys, it's just like, yeah, like, but not really just one side of, there's three different things here. So obviously that facet you may already have. The other two is, like I said, making the decisions that you would make if you were already committed. How would you be if you were committed? How would you want things reciprocated? How would you give to someone in order to expect to receive back? How would you like give the love that you want to receive back? And if there's, and for the moment, give that to yourself. But it's almost like, think about all those things, get clear on it, okay? Get clear on what it is that you want, and then start giving that, or start doing that. And then by nature, the universe has to receive that back to you. And if you're so busy giving love to yourself and doing all that good stuff, you ain't even going to have time to be looking out to see what's coming in. And then before you know it, the universe is reciprocated and something's there for you. So that's in regards to that. Yeah. What else do we have in regards to? Yeah, so maybe someone feels like they have a big workload, just like a big workload. I see someone walking back and forth to like a printer, and then like just feeling like, oh, this is just long, you know. But I feel like it's feeling longer because someone is moving from a place of really wanting something to be over quick. If that's you, that might be a sign to say maybe that's not something that, like, is it, maybe it's either one or two things. Okay, it's either that it's not something that you love, that's why you just want it to be over and done with, and maybe that's a sign to show you which way you need to go. Or if it is something you love, maybe at this moment of time you're not putting enough love into it to just kind of enjoy it, so that you're not kind of rushing through it. Okay, because some of you guys, you could be feeling like you need to rush through things because you're thinking about the future, and I feel like this reading is about like kind of being centered in the present moment, because the more that you're thinking about the future, it's like you're putting a lot of, you know, workload, you know, more heaviness on your shoulders, you know. And it's saying, just from a place of self-love, like you don't want to be tired and hunched over like this. You want to be, you know, seated back, shoulders back, you know, relaxed. So really identify what extra things that you feel like you could be, it could be burnout, it could be, you know, it's kind of like do something from a place of like love. Okay, so where you're doing it and you love it. Okay. And even if you have to balance that out with like being, some of you guys may have a job where you have to be quite strict, or you may have something where you have to have quite, you have to be loving, but you need to also have that like clear boundary, that clear, you know. Some of you guys, as just about say incentive, some of you guys, if you're in a workplace and you're trying to level up, you may also need to have some sort of incentive as well. Something to also incentivize people to want to, you know, get unstuck and pursue, you know, something here. Okay, some sort of goal, because that's also going to help people be driven here towards you. So yeah, have an incentive and also have a boundary. The boundary, maybe have like a 3-strike rule, and the incentive, it could also be something to do with like 3 things. Maybe there's 3 different things they can do for an incentive, or maybe there's something, some sort of structure that can go in place. But yeah, we've also got Chariot and the 4 of Cups. So it's saying, yeah, because maybe you feel like you're giving something, and it's like, okay, they're not wanting it. Some of you guys as well, 2 mother cards just came out, and a child sitting on the floor crossing legs. Some of you guys, you may feel like you're giving your child either some love and they're just unhappy, or you're giving them something to eat but they're unhappy. They may be saying, if it's food and they don't want the food, maybe like cooking and just putting like some love into it. Or some of you guys, if it's the love that you're giving and you feel like your child's always miserable, maybe there's something about, I feel like you have like this love, but there's something here about, why is this child sad or not? Let me show you what this looks like, by the way. Okay, so yeah, it's almost like this child is trying to move to this yellow color, meaning that again they may need some creativity or something to move them forward, something where they feel like this is me, this is what makes me unique, this is what I can move forward towards success in. They need some sort of path forward, something that will drive them forward, something that they love. Something about finding out what this child loves and then helping them put on a path to move forward. There may also be someone that may show up here, Chariot energy. We've got Cancer, Libra, Taurus, but yeah, some of you guys, you're coming up as the Libra, Taurus energies, but there could be someone here that may show up. Also, there could be someone here that may show up and be able to kind of maybe help bring some sort of drive forward. Or it's like 2 colors. Some of you guys as well, if this is like a 2-parent situation or like a breakdown in a commitment, okay, maybe, you know, someone feels like the child may be wanting, you know, to spend time with someone else, and the other person is kind of just like, you know, all around just kind of traveling. But it's like they may be showing up here, but I feel like it has more something to do with like as well the color, so that the energy of what so the part, if there's someone that the child is missing, then it's like what energy or what is it that they bring. It's like there's something about the color that they're needing in their life. Something like a child may want their room painted, okay, maybe like 2 different colors, okay. Or someone may be giving a child loads of like pink things, and maybe they need to give this child more blue and more yellow, okay. So giving them like blue and yellow clothes, or blue and yellow room, something like that. But there's something about finding out what the child loves, and then the child can like wear it and feel activated in it and feel move forward. But I feel like there's someone that's going to show up that may help, you know, that's going to almost, this could be like a, this could either be with someone else that has children here, or it's someone that shows up and could maybe spend time with the children or with this particular child. One or the other. But there could be 4 different people or 3 different people in this situation. But I do feel like someone may show up and help someone to creatively move forward. Okay, so maybe this might be like the other facet or the other side to their life. Okay, that's such a specific message. But okay, if you don't have children though, if you don't have a child and that's not your message, this could resonate in another way where maybe you feel like you are giving someone something here. Okay, this could be a loved one, this could be someone that, you know, is in a home with you, 4 of Cups, but maybe you feel like they're dissatisfied, like they're not fully taking something from you, and you feel like you're doing it from love and you're giving it to them, and they're just kind of like, you know, arms crossed. You know, if it's not a child, maybe you feel like it's someone that could be what's the word, yeah, like could be more in a childish energy, maybe, I don't know. Or if not, maybe someone just genuinely, I don't know, maybe they just feel like they have a reason to genuinely sulk, you know, that could be the case. But whatever the reason is, I think there's something about they may want they want something, there's something they're missing in their life, and it's this yellow energy. They may want you to show up for them more. Wait, I'm just trying to think. Positive, happy, success, moving towards success, your success, your happiness. This might be, just trying to see, hold on. Well, for some of you guys, if that's not you, then it could be maybe you feel like someone's not happy with what you're taking, but then like I mean someone's not happy with what you're giving them, but then maybe someone maybe they're with their friends, or they with their friends or something, and you know you feel like they're more happy there, but it's something about the energy that they bring. Okay, or whoever this person, whether it's a child or whether it's someone else that you're in a home with, or someone else that you feel like there's some sort of like love that you're trying to give to this person, or someone that you want to have some sort of stability with. You know, maybe you feel like they're more leaning towards like another individual that kind of isn't actually always there around them, but they kind of show up sometimes. I think it has something to do with like this yellow energy, and it's the yellow, like solar plexus, it's something to do with like the positivity, the happiness, the some sort of happiness, positivity, confidence. It could also like something about moving towards success. But I think it's something, it could be like inspiration energy as well, or it could be giving someone some confidence here, or giving someone some creativity, something like that. So I feel like it's kind of saying, if you feel like this is kind of causing a bit of a third party dynamic here, or well, not necessarily, because we've got 3 and 4. So I mean, it's saying that something could be stabilized, yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles. Something could be stabilized here in a situation, because I think someone genuinely wants to invest in this person here. And look, they're doing it with more yellow. They want to bring yellow into this person's life. There could have been someone else that tried to show up doing it, but they didn't have the right shade of yellow. It was like a bit of a beige. Okay. It was a bit of a beige. So it was like, you know, that didn't really do it for them either. Or maybe, you know, there's something. Or someone tried to give them money. This is someone that gave them money. Okay. It's like they tried to do it, but they gave them beige instead of yellow. And as I'm saying yellow, yeah, look, the sun card is just, look how it's fell out just like that. The sun card, which is what I was thinking when I was saying yellow solar plexus. So yeah, there could have been 3 different people that attempted to give this person something and they just weren't happy with it. Okay, and then one person shows up and then it's like, this person is going to bring some sort of like, they're going to balance out the other part of their life, or they're going to bring like yellow to their life. Some of you guys, if this is you in regards to a relationship, like, you know, someone you're actually committed to, then it could be you, you know, bringing in some sort of balance here within a situation, where maybe you were more kind of pulled back, but you had love for something, but now you're going to like show up like positive, happy, you know, confident, you know, determined to move forward successfully, and, you know, being very creative in your approach moving forward. And this is going to, that amongst with how you would be like the other side of things as well, is going to kind of, I'm hearing the whole package will kind of bring some sort of whole package together. Okay. So yeah, okay, very interesting. Now also what I'm seeing as well is, for some of you guys, if you are dealing with a mother figure, okay, you could also be a child. So you don't have to be a child, but you could be, you know, also a child dealing with a mother, where maybe there's been like a few different people that have tried to give you some sort of cup and you're just not really satisfied with what they're giving you. And then there could be someone else that kind of shows up and you feel like, okay, like this energy or something like that, and maybe you're uncertain as to why it feels like that, or why you're dissatisfied with the other cups. And it's something to do with, like, again, the yellow. Someone could have tried to offer you a bit of a beige. This could have been someone that gave you some money, but or someone that's more, you know, grounded around you. But, you know, it's almost like maybe it wasn't making sense logically, because you're like, okay, with these are the people that are like more grounded here, so why is it this other energy that's like, you know, or if some of you guys, if, like I said, if it's just like to do with you, then maybe you haven't seen that other energy yet, but maybe you feel like you, someone just kind of pulling away or pushing away, but they're still there, but they're just not content. Then it's like they could be trying to go to like some other like an energy, like they just need some sort of energy incorporated into their world, is what I'm trying to say. So whether that's you showing up and embodying that balance, or whether that's something where like there can be multiple people involved, but it's not a romantic situation, it's just like, you know, friends, family, colleagues type thing, then it might be an advantage where, you know, especially if it's a child, okay, it could be like, you know, other people that also have love for this child, but it's like the different energies of people, but someone may help to bring something out in someone here. Okay, and for some of you guys, if you're dealing with a situation where you feel like it's something to do with your inner child healing, or something that your inner child is wanting for, maybe something shows up and it feels more like maybe there's a sense of you still feeling dissatisfied, but it's like the energy is something that your inner child might, you know, yeah, like your inner child wants to invest in or wanted to invest in, okay, and wanted to invest in it to kind of have this, you know, 10 of Pentacles thing. So I feel like it's telling you to kind of, some of you guys, yeah, this is your sign saying here, like, if you're resonating with that part of the message, look how it just got bright. Look at that. OMG. The sun, I'm telling you. It's like saying, oh, why is the camera just like, is that the lens? I don't know what happened there. This lighting just completely did a whole switch up better. But yeah, if that's resonating, then it's saying that, you know, remember at the beginning we were talking about moving forward or going backwards or finding the route out. Some of you guys, like if there's something that your inner child wants, then it might be telling you to move forward and persevere towards something, because maybe this was some sort of like your inner child's younger adventurous self, you know, where you're moving forward, even if it feels like the unknown, like that's part of the exploration, that's part of the adventure, that's part of the journey. Some of you guys, your inner child may have wanted this, but some of you guys, you may feel like, you know, a mother figure didn't allow this here. Okay, for others of you guys, if you feel like you want to go back to a community, and community could involve a mother figure, or it could involve somewhere where you feel more like, you know, loved or regal or something like that, then it's saying, you know, maybe that's an offer to you, but maybe it's like you're not taking it. Okay, why is it that you're not taking it? Maybe there's another energy you wanting to feel, but I feel like that energy, part of that yellow energy, is also in that community, but it's just positivity and happiness. Okay, so it's saying that you could kind of, again, you could go both ways, you know, you could like so yeah, you have to go within and figure out like what is it that you want, because you could go forwards here, or you, this is back here with the community, but there's yellow here as well. Okay, this is the yellow, this is the other color. Okay, but maybe even I feel like you have a pursuit. Some of you guys, you want to get to a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles, you may want to pursue a 10 of Pentacles and invest in a 10 of Pentacles here, commit to a 10 of Pentacles, but that would mean moving forward. Or if you go back towards where there's something, there may already be some sort of established 10 of Pentacles there. So maybe it's a home, or maybe it's like the end result, the minute you're there, like that is the result, like it's there but it's already established. Or you want to move towards something else where you kind of have to start, like, you know, adding to it to kind of make it established, you know. So Six of Swords, just adjusted the camera because of the glare, but yeah, so I think that some of you guys, a decision could involve travel. For others of you guys, it could just involve, a decision could involve moving on. But I think, you know, some of you guys, you're already in the boat, you've already been moving forward, but you're thinking, okay, I could like find the nearest island off, like if you're in the water, you're like, okay, I don't know exactly where this is going to end up. I don't know what shore I'm going to end up on, but I could start there and I could, you know, I'll end up somewhere, but I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, and I'm going to have to build all that stuff. But then you're like, okay, or I could just go over here and put up at the nearest island, or I could go back to where I came from, where I already know there's land, and, you know, that's just where I sailed from, you know. It's kind of like that. So, yeah. So you guys, it's saying that if you move forward and you go to, you know, wherever you set sail to, okay, you may receive some sort of like there may be someone here that's like committed with you, or someone that may help support you, or there may even be some sort of it could even be financial support here, or it could just be support in terms of like a commitment or relationship. Okay, also I see something here about whenever you have like yeah, the moon card, Judgment in reverse. Oh, okay. I don't know. I think there could be some fears about making the wrong decision. I think you don't want to make the wrong decision, and there could be some fears around that. So guys, if you have kids, it may be saying, you know, maybe if the kids are with someone else or with a loved one or something here, you can, you know, have some sort of like self-love time, self-investment time, you know. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, which may help you come to a place of clarity. Maybe you just need to spend some time with self and like do things that you love and invest in yourself, and that might actually, you may find that by the end of that, you know, you actually come to some sort of place of clarity. For others of you guys, if you don't have kids, but if you feel like you are, you know, on the move quite a bit, then maybe you just need to like kind of, you know, stay in a stationary place for a second, or just have to spend some time in the home and, you know, invest in self, and then you may come to a place of clarity. Okay, some of you guys, you may go somewhere and be en route somewhere, and then you may get clarity like en route, like on your way to something. Okay, like if you're traveling somewhere, if you're in a car or something like that. Six of Wands, yeah, but it's saying that, you know, I feel like really and truly, guys, like you guys can kind of be successful no matter which way you go. But I think it's showing up as that, like the universe will see it like that, and that might be the truth, but you may see it as like, oh, a loss, you know, like you lost out on something. If you decided to kind of stay this part where you're at and not move forward. Okay, I think they're just making you aware of this, so you can just consider all the options with saying, you know, you'd be successful, but then if you didn't move forward, if you didn't actually make it to the shore, remember I said you could go forward and you'd find yourself on the shore. If you didn't make it to the shore, you'd probably feel like, oh, you know, did I lose out? You know, what ifs? But then also, if you go back to where you came from, then, you know, some of you guys, there could be people that are back where you came from that are counting on you moving forward. And if you were to come back from where you came from, there could be some people that are down and sad. Like, you know, I was, you know, wanted Sag to, you know, move forward and be successful. So, you know, we'd all be successful, you know. Some people could be counting on you. For others of you guys, it might just be, you know, if you go back to the shore where you came from, after a while you may look at it and just feel like, you know, maybe you loved it before, but it's like now, you know, it's a bit empty, more of an emptier feeling. Not an empty feeling, because there's still a lot of love there, but it's like you're going to be thinking like, you're like, I want to get in the boat again, I want to set sail to this place here, because this place, you know, and it doesn't have to be, you know, it's just like another place or another thing, right? But it's like if you go back on yourself, you may always kind of see the fact that you didn't persevere forward with where you wanted to go, what you wanted to do, as, you know, a loss. And then it, you know, whereas once it felt like this garden, it might just start to feel a little bit more grey. So I think it's just saying, you know, really think about what you love, and, you know, the success. What is the successful route for you? What does that success look like for you from your heart space? Yeah. And then Chariot card here, you can move forward and persevere. Six of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So yeah, it's just saying, you know, spend some time here giving to yourself. Something as you could be, you know, focused on like external people or giving to people outside of yourself here. And it's saying, you know, spend some time actually giving to yourself, and not just like, okay, I'm giving to myself here and there, but like I'm more so focused on other people and giving to them. Like actually, like, you know, focusing inward on, not like focusing on yourself and really give into yourself the same way you give to others. And that way, you know, you're going to allow yourself to come to a strong sense of clarity in knowing exactly what the next, what's valuable to you, and what it is that you want to do next that is, you know, valuable to you. Like, just having, you'd be surprised at what giving to yourself will do for clarity, in knowing what it is that you actually want for yourself next. So with the Wheel of Fortune, it's saying this won't actually take that much time, okay? So maybe just literally spend like a bit of time. Some of you guys it might be an hour, some of you guys it might be a day here. But it's like, just spend some time just sort of, you know, chilling out, you know, relaxing. Remember I said shoulders back here, because there's something about when you're doing things for yourself, you could be so much more serious than when you're giving to others. It's like when you do things for yourself, it's like you're so serious, but then when you give to others, like you have this smile on your face and your shoulders are back here, and it's saying that, you know, yeah, like kind of being that energy here where you can sort of, even if you're by yourself, you can sit, you can shoulders back, but you may feel like, okay, there's just clouds in my head of confusion, like what am I doing? But you're saying no, like don't just sit there, but also give to yourself. So what do you give to others with a smile on your face when you're doing that? Do that for yourself, even if that's just talking to yourself and saying, you know, lovely things to yourself, okay? Praising yourself, telling yourself, you know, things that you tell to others to make them feel good. And for others of you guys, it could be, you know, making things that you make decisions here. You could be making a decision to treat yourself to something that, you know, makes you feel good. But also as well, for some of you guys, there could be a timing factor to where you're going to make a decision. Some of you guys, it's a decision to like cut out a job. Some of you guys, it's a decision to, you know, level up into a leadership position in a job. Okay. Some of you guys, it could be a decision to cut out a third-party situation. Some of you guys, it could be a decision, you know, to, again, go to like your community, your loved ones. But either way, it's just saying, you know, it's just a matter of time before you have clarity on this. And once you have clarity on it, then you're going to be choosing, okay, I'm just giving to this, and then like that's what you're giving to, right? So yeah, okay. Okay, lovely. So let me get some advice for you guys. Get some advice from one of these Sagittarius, please. Cleanse your environment, cleaning, smudge, feng shui. Cleaning, I think we had that in your other reading. I think I was saying clean with music or something about multitasking here. We've got build your skills, knowledge and research. So again, I'm getting that more of that energy. Some of you guys, maybe if you've been doing quite a bit of multitasking, it might be saying like clearly carve out time sections for yourself. Like make choices where you say, where you kind of set your own little schedule where you could say, okay, so between the hours of like 9 and 10, you know, in that hour I'm gonna like eat. Between this hour I'm gonna like work. Within that hour I'm gonna like give this to myself. In that hour I'm gonna like give to loved ones. In that hour I'm gonna like, you know, just kind of have some sacred solitude, be in silence, allow myself to gain clarity. In this hour I'm just gonna chill, kick back, relax. In the next hour I'm gonna go to bed, you know, something like that. Okay, but it's like clearly carved out for yourself, so then you can make sure that you're ticking off all the things that you need to do for yourself to allow yourself to kind of feel free, clear, grounded, and like there's a lot of growth in your stability and prosperity. Okay, so if you know that in your schedule you've got everything that you need to do to kind of keep the wheel turning, So if you know that, okay, you've carved out a time for your well-being, you know you're not going to have burnout. If you know you carved out a time for like sacred solitude or clarity or just silence or mindfulness or the stillness, like we were talking in your last reading, then you know that even if you find yourself in a state of confusion, you've got time carved out in your schedule where you're going to be able to come to a place of clarity. And then if you know you've got time where you're just going to be able to just chill, you know, do what you want to do, relax, then you know that you're going to, you know, have a sense of fulfillment, relaxation, not being overworked. If you have a time where you're like, okay, I need to do some multitasking, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, you know, then you know that, okay, you know, things are not going to get on top of you, they're going to pile up and you're going to be able to do that. If you have a time where you're like, okay, I give to loved ones, I speak with people, then you know you're not going to be neglecting those things there. Okay, so it's kind of like carve out times for you and get clear on that. That way you can feel like, you know, the wheels turning, things are moving, and you know, at the end of the day, you have a smile on your face and you feel clear. You have a smile on your face and you have a clear mind, you know? So we've got an older person, someone of significance, healing and energy work. Some of you guys may need to heal from something to do with an older person or someone of significance. Or some of you guys, you could be an older person. We've got envision white healing and light energy coming through your crown chakra, throughout your body. You can ask your angels to help heal and transmute your energy. Okay. Also, build your skills, knowledge, and research. So some of you guys are going to be doing some research here. It could be saying like maybe some of you guys may need to set some boundaries. Like if you're doing a lot of social or like seeing a lot of people externally, maybe saying, you know, you may need to kind of set some time here for you to do some like building your skills, your knowledge and research, and investing in yourself. Because again, you could be investing more in others at this time than maybe yourself. We've got a messenger or message will bring news or clarity. Also, some of you guys in divine timing, you're going to receive a message. We've got pay attention to your thoughts. They are manifesting and extra significant at this time. Think high vibrational thoughts. Oh my gosh, we've got 3 cards. Look, 3. Trio, 3 people of significance, third wheel, third party. We've also got recognition, skills, well-known, talent, apprenticeship, university, meeting important or influential people. Okay, so there could have been like an outing with 3 people or 6 people. For others of you guys, there's something here about like if you're again at work or at university or studying, or if you're something about like having some sort of influence or achievement or level up, then it's telling you to pay attention to your thoughts because they're manifesting. So, you know, yeah, but you're going to get some sort of information or news or a message in regards to a situation. There could be a group situation. Okay, someone could be in university, or someone could be influential, someone could be important, someone could have some skills, someone could be quite recognized, and then there could just be like other people in the group as well. Okay, but you may receive some sort of a message. Okay, some of you guys, it could be even people that you went to university with. Okay, there was like a group of 3 or a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a group of 3, a group of 5, or a group of 6. Okay, saying allow karma to play out. You can take your attention off this for now. It's not your responsibility. The universe is working on it. So, wow, something's being orchestrated that you may not even be aware of. Or maybe 3 people of significance went through some sort of karma and you had to just allow it to play out and kind of, you know, go your own path. Maybe there was someone that you're still kind of okay with, but you know, they kind of maybe got caught up a little bit in that whole thing. But we've got keep back, catch your vibe, let your energy flow freely, see what happens. Some of you guys, it could be people that you work with, people you went to school with, people you went to uni with, or a group dynamic or something. We've got usual magic and manifest air swords, energy or personal time frame. So something could happen in Gemini season. Oh yeah, with the magician card, something may happen in Gemini season. Some of you guys, something may happen in Aries season. Okay, some sort of communication. Some of you guys, it could be someone that's a bit older than you maybe. Others of you guys, it doesn't have to be. But I see in the meantime it's saying, you know, focus on your magic here, focus on gaining clarity, kick back, catch a vibe, let your energy flow freely, see what happens. I think Spirit's just letting you know about something here in advance. We've got pay attention to your dreams. Ask for understanding and guidance for your dreams. Your dreams are extra significant, extra vivid at this time. So yeah, if you're lacking clarity in regards to your dreams as well, try to observe and, you know, gather information or get informed on that. We've got explore new territories. Some of you guys as well, you could be observing an older person here. Explore new territories, expand. This is your card. Travel the world is your oyster. Some of you guys are exploring. You're looking at places you want to visit, places you want to travel. Some of you guys, you're looking to see if someone is traveling towards you. Okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with another Sagittarius. Use your strength, tap into your warrior spirit. New money coming in within the next few months. Lovely. Leo energy. So it's saying within the next few months, hard work repaid in kind, tangible wealth rewards. So again, it's telling you release, let go what no longer serves you. And within the next few months, trust that new clients, new money, hard work repaid in kind. Okay, it's saying expand your oyster. Okay, in your horizons, explore new territories here, and release and let go what no longer serves you, as well as releasing control. Releasing you for controlling external factors or external people. You can only control yourself. And also ego here, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, fear-based thoughts, negative thinking, or wearing a mask. Okay, so either not showing pure authenticity, being attached to something purely based on fear, or purely based on money, or purely based on feeling like you're trapped when you're not really trapped. Okay, or just negative thinking. Okay, or feeling like, okay, I can't control the situation. Remember at the beginning we had that approach, the better approach here to mitigate that. So the moon, illusions, things are not as they seem, illusions, anxiety, sensitivity, dreams, insecurity. Allow your intuition to guide you through darkness, release deep fears and uncertainty. We've also got mentor, teacher, advice, give some good advice, share your wisdom. Okay, so some of you guys, maybe you want to speak up on something, maybe you want to give some advice here, but it's kind of saying there's some illusions, things are not really what they seem. You know, there could be, it's saying allow your intuition to guide you here, release deep fears and uncertainty. Vague, some of you guys may feel like you're being a bit vague, some of you guys there may be some sort of insecurity, some of you guys it might just be anxiety, some of you guys it might just be you know, a bit of an illusion, or being a bit uncertain about something. So it's saying Empress energy, Goddess energy, material goods, abundance, fertility. It's saying here that, you know, being your truth, okay, if you're giving advice from a place of truth, okay, then, you know, it's going to move you forward and you're going to feel like it's moving you towards an abundant path. Some of you guys, you may get some advice here in regards to how to move forward through the unknown. Yeah, Ace of Swords energy. You may get some advice or some clarity or some communication that may help kind of almost give you clarity in regards to, you know, certain decisions you're moving towards at the time when relevant. Okay, so it's an invitation as well. Someone's inviting you to join in, to go somewhere, to go out, an event, etc. Okay, so someone might invite you somewhere where you have to get dressed up, or someone may invite you out where, you know, there's like some sort of love there or something. But you're gonna have to communicate clarity, awareness. Okay, so some of you guys, it might be a man. Okay, we've got a man of significance here. So, and then we've got lovers. So it could be a romantic situation here. Partnership, lovers, power duo. So some of you guys, there could be a male that's interested in you or that sees you and wants to get with you. Or someone may invite you out. Okay, for others of you guys, if you get an invite to go out, there may be a male that sees you when you're out and they like, you know, they see you and they want to be in a relationship with you. If you're already in a relationship, then someone may see you when you're out, or see you when you're out and you may be in a, maybe they see you in a relationship and they see you but they want it to be with you, but you're already committed. And for some of you guys, if you're single, then you know, you may get an invite from, like, it could be from a friend, it could be from a female or a male, and then there's just some sort of male that sees you and wants to be with you. If you are a male, okay, then it could be that you get an invite out and you see a female that you want to be with, but maybe she's committed. Or for some of you guys, if it's like a non-platonic thing here, you could go out and, you know, there could be something about a masculine could see something about like a relationship here that you're in. Upgrade pending, sailing to smooth the waters, things are about to get peaceful and bliss, the West is over. So health is wealth. I'm trying to see, Spirit, what's this energy, what's this about here? Take a walk in nature. So, and 3, okay, a woman is significance. Make the effort, take the actions, high sex appeal, seductress, big happy changes. Okay, wait, what's going on? Okay, so, okay, so there could be a female or a male that sees someone in a relationship when you're out, okay? This could be someone that is like a seductress, or someone that wants a third party situation, or someone that wants to, you know, would want someone to maybe not be with their partner, to be with them, or something like that. But this person's gonna see their partner making the effort here, and they're not gonna be happy about it. Okay. If you're a female and you were in a third party situation, okay, and you saw something to do with, like, you know, someone else kind of maybe not making enough effort with you, okay, maybe you feel like there was something to do with, like, the number 3 being significant, whether there's 3 people involved or something, whether that's platonic or non-platonic or family or love, but I'm talking about in regards to romantic relationships, but I mean the other people could have been connected like that. Then it's kind of saying that, you know, even if you weren't happy about a situation, you're going to come across very enchanting, okay? People are going to be attracted to you and your energy. So it's kind of saying, even if you see someone when you're out here, okay, you may see them even like maybe hugged up with someone, but like, you know, or for some of you guys, maybe this person's going to try and, like, they're going to whisper something in your ear, or they're going to try and talk to you. They may try to tell you something to make you happy, and you're just going to know that you're just like enchanting, like, but you know, you are not going to take you. Some of you guys, if you don't want a third party, well, if you don't want a third party situation, if you don't want to, you know, whatever, then I don't think that you're going to take action towards it. But I mean, for those of you guys that do, then, you know, that's a choice that you're going to make. But I think if you're happily committed and you're loved, and I don't think that's a choice that you're going to make unless you feel like maybe you're single. If you're single, then you may feel like, you know, you're out and there may be someone that talks to you, and you may feel like, you know, they're going to make the effort, they're whispering sweet nothings in your ear, but then it's like, you know, you go straight back into like a third party situation. Or maybe that was something in the past, and maybe someone now wants to make the effort here. Hold on. Let me see what that's about. Okay. I just think you're gonna go out, and maybe you're gonna go out and there's loads of music, and maybe someone is gonna have to like talk in your ear or something like that. And I feel like, you know, whether you're single or dating, you may not even want this person, okay? Or if you're single, you may not want them because maybe you think that, you know, maybe you feel like they could be a bit of a player, okay? But it's just going to be a sign to let you know that you are enchanting, people are attracted to you. And it's just going to be like, you know, a good little bit of reassurance that you didn't have anything to worry about. Like, you can attract, okay? If you're committed, then, you know, you have your own reasons as to why you're not interested. But it's just something that might just happen, and you may be aware of that, okay? But this may happen when you get invited out somewhere. For others of you guys, there could be, if you're a female here, there could be a male that asks you out or invites you out somewhere, okay? And there could be, you know, when they invite you out, there could be a lot of people that like see you, look at you, and, you know, maybe there could even be, if you're a female and a male takes you out, there could be a female that kind of watches, and maybe she sees this masculine like making effort towards you, okay? And you know, she might not be happy about it. Like romantically, because she may want a third party situation. But if it's the other way around, okay, where it's a situation where, you know, yeah, I just feel like you're gonna go out, someone's gonna be seeing something. So yeah, if you're in a relationship and someone actually invites you out, or even if you're single, someone invites you out here, you may see that other people have eyes on you, or someone else specifically may be watching someone else make the effort to you, okay? This could be someone that, like, you know, sees the person that they want making effort in you. For others of you guys, it might be a thing where you you get invited out, and then, like I said, if it's a non-platonic thing, like a non-platonic invite, I mean non-platonic what non-romantic invite type thing, then maybe there's just like a group of people going out somewhere and there's some sort of passion, but there could be some sort of upgrade, or someone may see something and it may inspire them to want to upgrade themselves. Maybe they see, you know, you and someone else seeing eye to eye on something, and they think, okay, let me upgrade because like these two are seeing eye to eye on something. Or maybe it's something where someone sees someone in a relationship and think, actually let me upgrade because I wouldn't mind having some sort of relationship like that, something like that, okay? Whereas maybe before they weren't on that vibe, maybe that wasn't so much of interest before, but now it's like, okay, you know, I wouldn't mind that. So we've got, you're closer than you think you are. Don't focus on the negatives. Stay focused on the high vibrational energies. What you focus on magnifies. Keep going. So that's lovely, guys. I'll get one more. Don't forget to give this video a like, guys, please, if this resonates, if this is picking up on your messages. We've got be open and receptive to give and receive love. So yeah, guys, please give that love, please give that like. I receive. But yeah, I think like you should say, when you're open and receptive here, you're going to realize you're attracting certain things the minute you release whatever's not serving you. And it's kind of putting on the now card, so it's saying right now, protect your energy, raise your standards, release what's no longer serving you. Okay, now there's the raise your standards here, release. So yeah, guys, I think, yeah, you're gonna be quite happy with this outcome, okay, with whatever you choose to do. But yeah, again, it's just saying make this decision from a place of clarity, ease, peace of mind here. And I think you're going to know exactly what to do, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Your energy was much appreciated, and you guys lots of love. And yeah, until next time, loves, take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.